Welcome to the Mood Booster Mindset Hit workout. This is what the workout structure looks like today. We're going to do an activator exercise. That's going to be your warm-up. We're then going to do 3 times mindset exercises. They're going to be your sprints. We're going to do an integrator, which is going to be your core work, and a finisher, which is going to be a cool down. This is a high intensity internal training workout, and it's designed for you to not think, just follow along. All you need for this workout is a pen and a piece of paper or a pad and yourself. So if you don't have a pen and a pad, please pause the video and go and get them right now. And if you do, let's begin the workout. Okay, we're going to start with an activator. And this is going to be a guided exercise for 2 minutes. And we're going to work on grounding. Now, you don't need your pen and your pad for this exercise. You just need yourselves. So I want you to start by just closing your eyes. And we're going to start the workout in 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Okay, this is a grounding exercise designed to get you focused. So what I want you to do right now is really focus on your feet being on the floor. Feel what it feels like to have the soles of your feet touching the floor. And then what I want you to do with that is I want you to move your awareness over to one foot, your left foot. And I want you to focus on how your left foot feels on the floor, the sole of your foot. And I want you to try and make the sole of your foot as weightless as possible, as if it's almost not touching the floor. And then I want you to bring your attention over to your right foot. And I want you to do the same thing. I want you to feel as if the sole of your right foot isn't even touching the floor. And really hold your focus there for a moment. And now bring your awareness back to both feet flat on the floor, but feeling weightless. So the soles of your feet almost feel as if they're hovering over the ground. Keep that focus there for a moment. Now I want you to bring your awareness back to the room, and in 5 seconds I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back in the room. Okay, amazing job. That's a simple little exercise just to get us used to being focused, ready for our mindset sprint workout, which is going to happen right now. So how the mindset sprints work, okay? We're going to do what's called a gratis scan exercise, and it's going to be focused on the room. So this structure looks like this. You're going to have a 2-minute exercise, and the example is the take for granted list. So what I want you to do is I want you to create a list. So you get your pad and get your pens, and I want you to create a list, okay? And this is going to be called the room. So what I want you to do is scan the room that you're in. Okay, and take a look at everything in that room. And I want you to write down everything that you take for granted in that room, or maybe haven't even noticed before. So your example here being, it could be the chair that you're sat on that helps support you. And then I want you to go a little bit deeper into that. It could be the floor that helps support the chair. It could be the light that helps you see. And then you could dive a little bit deeper and go, the electricity that powers the light that helps you see. That's the kind of exercise I want you to do, okay? So you've got 2 minutes, and I want you to try and hit 25 reps. And what that means is 25 items on your list, your take for granted list about your room, okay? So we're going to start the exercise in 3 seconds. So pens up, pads ready, and 3, 2, 1, away you go. 2 minutes to create a take for granted list about the room that you are currently in. And if you're not in a room, then it's the environment that you're in right now. And I really want you to be creative with this. So it could be the door on the room or in the room that gives you privacy. It could be the carpet that makes your floor a little bit warmer and welcoming. It could be the windows that help you see outside. Anything in that room. It then also can become material things. It could be the laptop that maybe you're watching this video on, or the phone that you're watching this video on. It could be the camera on the phone that allows you to watch this video. Anything like that is what I want you to write down for your list. Now you've got 1 minute to go, so we're halfway through. So really try and drill in to those last, or those maybe more creative answers that you've got. Maybe you have a TV in your room. Maybe you have shelves that hold your favorite books that you take for granted. Those are the kind of things I want you to focus on. Okay, 30 seconds remaining. Really try and get the last few in. 25 items is our target for this first set. Coming up to the last 10 seconds now. So really take a look around your room. Really scan around. Is it the paint on the walls that makes your room look attractive? Okay, and in 3, 2, 1, set over. Rest set. Well done. It's really hard to get those answers in, isn't it? Even when you're in the room, when you're under a little bit of time pressure. So great work on that one. Moving on to mindset sprint number 2. So we're going to stick with the same theme. It's going to be a gratis scan. It's going to be about your body. So moving on, this is the example that we're going to have. So anything to do with your body that is a take for granted list or something you're grateful for. The same concept, 2 minutes. So you can have a 2-minute set with 25 items is our target. And as you can see from the examples on the screen, it could be something like your hands that help you create things. It could be your lungs that help you breathe. It could be your eyes for seeing. I want you to just try not to think too much and just let these answers flow. Anything to do with your body that you take for granted, okay? So, pens up, pads ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the gratis scan exercise on your body. So really try and be creative and think about the things that your body, or you have on your body or within you, that you take for granted and you're grateful for. It could be stuff like your jaw and your teeth that help you chew your food, or your tongue that helps you taste the food that you eat. It could be your joints that give you mobility, your legs that help you walk. It could be your heart that pumps blood around your body. Really think about the things that we take for granted for our bodies. And I want you to list as many of those as you can as possible. So we're halfway through. We got 1 minute remaining in this set. You can also think of stuff that's not really the physical sides. I mean, what I mean by that is like your smile. You may be told all the time that you have a nice smile, and there's something you appreciate about yourself, or that you have nice eyes, and people appreciate the color of your eyes. All those kind of things can go into this list. What is it that people say about you that they appreciate or they like? And what else can you find on your body that you take for granted and are grateful for? Really try and think outside the box and be creative. We're coming up to 15 seconds remaining. Now, last 10 seconds, try and get the last 1 or the last 2 items in. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, pens down. Excellent set. Good job. Very, very well done. Again, really tough under time pressure, but that's what makes these exercises and these workouts so awesome, so special. Right, moving on to set number 3 of our mindset sprint. So we're moving pretty quickly through the workout. Mindset sprint number 3. This is going to be about people. Okay, now we're going to have 2 minutes, a 2 minute set again. The target rep range is going to be a bit lower on this one, so it's going to be 20. But it's anybody that influences your life that you take for granted or that you're grateful for in 2 minutes. So the examples being your friend who always listens to you. You could have a specific person who always listens to you. It could be your coworker that helps you out on a daily basis. It could be your neighbor who smiles at you every morning or every evening when you finish work. Those are the kind of things that we're looking for. So, pens up, pads ready, and set 3 in 1, or 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, starting the set. 2 minutes. Now, anybody, any people in your life that you take for granted or are grateful for having in your life anyway. It could be the person at the coffee shop who makes your specialty coffee every morning and you're grateful for that. It could be your parents who maybe cook you dinner every Sunday. Those are the kind of things that we want to be listing in this exercise. It could be your children. It could be just friends in general. It could be people you play sports with or you know from the gym and you work out with. Those are the kind of things that we are looking for in this example. You're trying to aim for 20 items, 20 reps, 20 people. You've got 1 minute remaining, so you are halfway through this final mindset sprint set 3. Is there anybody else that influences your life in a positive way? It can also be famous people. You could have a favorite actor that makes you feel great when you watch them. It doesn't have to be specific people that are directly in your life. 30 seconds remaining. Anybody, any person that influences and brings your life a little bit more joyous. It makes you feel a little bit more joy in your life when you think of them. That's the kind of thing that we're going for. 10 seconds remaining. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, pens down, set over, rest set. Well done, amazing. I feel pumped after that. I also do these exercises in my head as I'm talking through them, so it's great. It makes me feel great too. Okay, moving swiftly on to the integrator exercise. This is going to be a 2-minute set, and it's going to be as many reps as possible. Now, what we're going to do is something called a rapid fire thank you, and this is how the structure is going to look. I want you to revisit your list, okay? All 3. So you're starting with your first list. And I want you to reread and write, if you can. I want you to reread every item on the list, starting with your first list, and write thank you after it. Physically write thank you after it. So starting with list 1. First thing you wrote, reread it in your head or out loud. Next to it, write thank you. Move on to the next one. Reread it, thank you. Reread it, thank you. And I want you to work through all 3 lists, okay? That's why it's as many reps as possible. So 2 minutes, starting with list 1, moving to list 2, moving to list 3. And you've got as many reps as you can get in. As many times, I want you to read every single one, write thank you after, okay? So pens up, pads ready. We're going to start the integrator exercise in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so it's really important that you reread these and then write the physical thank you after. And we're really going to try and integrate in that feeling of gratitude. Now, it's more powerful if you read them out loud than in your head, but either or is still a great option. So as many reps as possible. We're trying to get through all 3 lists if possible. Don't worry if you can't do all 3 lists. It's about getting through as many as we can. And we're halfway through. We've got 1 minute remaining of this integrator exercise. Remember, reread, thank you. Reread, thank you. And keep that momentum going. Rapid fire thank yous. Coming up to 30 seconds remaining. Really try and get through these lists if you can. Last 15 seconds, last 15. Last 10 seconds, really get those last couple in, those last thank yous in on those lists. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, pens down, well done, great job, great job. Really tricky to do at speed, but very well done. Okay, moving on. We're now coming up to our finisher. Workout is almost over, and we're going to do a cool down and carry forward exercise. And this is what it's going to look like. We're going to finish strong. Okay, we're going to write down the 3 good things and why. So I want you to pick one thing from each list. Okay, and I want you to write down what that thing is and why it's so good. So, for example, list 1 could be if you wrote down that you had a specific luxury, let's say like a laptop. Okay, so I have a laptop in my room and I take it for granted. I can write emails, I can message my friends, I can watch videos. Those are the kind of things I'm looking for. It could be, and then from list 2, it could be you realize that actually having hands is an amazing thing. It makes my daily life easier. I can make things like cups of tea, I can work, I can type, those kind of things. So I want you to write why that specific one is so good. And then pick another one from list 3, and it could be the fact that you have great friends that check in on you during the week and they message you regularly and keep in touch. Those are the kind of things I want, okay? So you've got 1 minute to pick one from each list. You can have 3 good things, one from each list, and write down why it's such a good thing, okay? So pens up, pads ready. We're going to start the finisher workout in 3, 2, 1, and go. So list 1, which one jumps out? Right next to it, why it's such a good thing that you have in your life. And then when you've done list 1, we're going to swiftly move on to list 2. There's only a minute for this round. Pick something from that list about your body and why it's such a good thing. And then you're going to move on to list 3, people. What person from that list is such a good person to have in your life, and why? Why is it so good? Okay, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Okay, great job, workout complete. It's as simple as that. Now, if you've done the exercises and completed it, you should be feeling incredibly grateful, incredibly positive and happy. So very well done on completing the Mood Booster HIIT workout. And if you are feeling amazing, please comment below. Please let us know exactly how you're feeling after doing this workout. And I will catch you on the next workout. Have a great day.